Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Paul and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Must switch the camera.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to BCN Sports watch along of Brazil versus Norway. Surely you guys overheard Junior. I am Benton. A little spillover there in the behind the scene discussion. Junior, Wagwan, if you're not loading up on the computer.
Yeah. But there. I'm here on video because I had to talk to some of the Mexican people and to cool off the English. But I'll be switching on my video in a second. But second game, I will have to be on the phone because I'll be mobile on my way to Tijuana.
Okay, and are you allowed to enter the country, Junior? First, we have to clear that. Did you get clearance from the Mexican authorities to enter the country?
Clearance and allowed are two different things. So
are you allowed? Are you cleared? Either
I will be in the country.
Will you be back?
TBD.
Big game kicking off at 4 p.m., 30 minutes away from kickoff. We have that game, and also equally, we have this news around Florian Bolligan's suspended red card issued by FIFA, and of course the Royal Belgian Football Association follow-up statement. We'll dissect all of those things and discuss this game coming up. Junior, first and foremost, how is the Sunday doing as Junior is jumping back on? Junior is coming on video now. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. So, first and foremost, smash the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel. Big game kicking off. Junior, I don't know if you heard what I said, but
yeah, I hear you.
You have the game, and then you have the Bolligan suspended red card and the Royal Belgian Football Association subsequent statement. Which one you want to tackle first? You want to tackle this red card or you want to tackle the game first?
Yeah, let's get the red card out of the way.
All right. According to FIFA, according to the reports, is that Florian Bolligan, who was suspended, who received a straight red card in the game against Bosnia-Herzegovina, would have been suspended for tomorrow's game against Belgium. Report out from FIFA is that multiple reports, and FIFA says that the Florian Bolligan is now one game suspension is suspended. Henceforth, he can play tomorrow in the game. Do you want to say anything about that before we go straight to the Royal Belgian Football Association statement?
Look, Belgium just win tomorrow and this will be a mute story. Just, I mean, at this point, just it is what it is. And we talk about this leading up to the World Cup. We had a discussion about our youth, our culture growing up, and how we absorb the World Cup growing up, and how things have changed with communication and with information becoming more apparent, and then we start thinking about other things other than just the game itself. And this is just another example. And look, it won't change my recollection of history of World Cups past, and it probably won't affect my how much ever other World Cups I have lucky to see in my lifetime. It won't change how I feel about those future World Cups. So Belgium just win tomorrow and we just move on. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I could have gone the other way, but better what bigger things to talk. What real football game for play than for worry about politics, and because yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but Junior, and I think I've been telling, and I've said this as the teams are walking out. I've said this, and I want to repeat it. Where's the camera? Football is politics. I don't care what Oral Tracy wants to say football in a politics and them things that have mix, or whosoever want to say football should not be mixed with. Football has always been politics. It's not
Yeah.
on the front page. It's round a corner. But football, in my view, has always been very political, and it's very much linked to politics within country. So it's the statement from the Royal Belgian Football Association says, quote, we'll just run through it quickly. The Royal Belgian Football Association is astonished by FIFA's decision to declare suspended United States player Florent Balogun eligible to play in the USA-Belgium match on Monday. FIFA bases this decision on Article 27 of the Disciplinary Code. This provision states that FIFA disciplinary committee may decide to suspend the enforcement of a previously imposed disciplinary action. However, Article 66.4 of the same code clearly provides that a red card automatically results in a suspension for the team's next match, and has been the case for all previous red cards issued during this World Cup. Furthermore, and irrespective of the above, the decisions in the direct contradiction with the provisions of the FIFA World Cup 2026 competition regulation as set out in Article 10.5, quote, if a player or team official is sent off as a result of direct or indirect red card, they will automatically be suspended from the team's subsequent match. In addition, further sanctions may be imposed, end quote. The statement went on said that they will, in RBFA, the Royal Belgian Football Association, is investigating all potential options.
Translation, if we win, we are right. If we lose, court.
Like the balls of this thing, the ballsiness of this reversal are to suspend this red card. Surely you expect this blowback. Surely you know it was going to happen. Sure you know Belgium was not going to be happy with this. But the decision to then go ahead and do it anyway is just, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Big up, BM. Big up. Let's get to the starting 11 because both teams are out. 6 minutes. We'll discuss this throughout the show if you want to chime in on the specific reason. I've always said that the members of FIFA, the association members, we have seen too many shenanigans. The members association have let Infantino, the head and the head administrators of this organization, run rugged, run wild with the rules. And they themselves, just as long as they make money, they don't really care. Here is one member who's pretty pissed off. Let's see if he's going to do anything about it. All right, let's get to the starting 11, family. First of all, let's go with Don Carlos, starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson is in goal. Gabriel, Marquinhos, Danilo, and Douglas Santos in the back four. Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes in midfield. Vinicius Jr., Matheus Cunha, Gabriel Martinelli comes in for the injured Lucas Paqueta, and Rayan rounds out the starting 11 for Coach Don Carlo. Jr., talk to me about the starting 11 of the general himself, Mr. Don Carlo.
It's all about Brazil trying to find a stride now. Some teams, this is the moment when you try to find, you don't want to play a perfect game if you don't need it. But you want to start finding some synergy. And if you haven't found it as yet, I think Brazil is one of those teams. Let's see how Martinelli, because Paqueta, in my opinion, the two players are two of the players that kind of exemplified the struggles that Brazil had starting this World Cup is Rafinha and Paqueta. And unfortunately, they've been excused through injury. Now let us see if Brazil had an alternative. And if the alternatives come in and do well, then the question will have to be asked, then why weren't they, what was missed in the preparation that they weren't picked from the start, right? So we'll see. Very rarely does a team get better by losing players. Very rarely. And for Brazil losing two of their starters, common sense would say that they should struggle a little bit. But let us see.
And all right, we'll get to that in a second. Let me run through the starting 11 for the Viking Nation, aka Norway. Arjan Nyland in goal, Christopher Adger and David Muller-Wolf and Torbjorn Hegman in the back. Those could be a back three. Patrick Berg, Sander Berge, and Martin Odegaard in the midfield. Alexander Surloff, Erling Haaland, Antonio Nusa, and Julian Ryerson rounds out the starting 11 for this team. Quite competitive team, Junior.
Competitive but limited.
Coach Solbakken.
Competitive, but they are very limited.
Yeah.
With Erling Haaland, the thing. All right. So yesterday, I said coming in for the Paraguay-France game, Paraguay needed to make the game as boring and as quick as possible. Like their goal coming in was, let us make this game go by so fast, make people sit down and say, wow, this game really flew by and it's still 0-0. Norway is the opposite. Norway need this game to be as long as possible, and they need this game to be extended. They need the field to be extended. They need the field to be stretched. They cannot park the bus against Brazil. It's a waste of time. It is counter to where their strength lies. They need a shootout. They need this game to be horse race, up and down, high intensity, high octane. Brazil create a chance, we create a chance. Brazil create a chance, we create a chance. And then we give our advantage, which is a world-class striker, the chance to win the game for us. That's what they want. That's what they want. Remember, 86 World Cup was what do you for Italy name? They want to score the hat trick against Brazil. How was that? 82 World Cup.
Go ahead, get it out.
That
1986
game,
World Cup.
No, 82. That was
Paolo Rossi. Is it Rossi?
Paolo Rossi.
Yeah.
Italy came out and said, look, we know Brazil great enough. Now, granted, Paolo Rossi had to come off the bench and do something remarkable. Yeah. But that is what Norway need. Norway needs a Paolo Rossi intervention in the Viking.
Yeah. My thoughts on this game. Yeah, go ahead, Junior.
On the BCN, they get them kind of expert draw card in the
man. my thoughts. We got you. Big up BM. Big up. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Jam pack crowd. For this game. Pack like Bulko as Popcorn, reggae artist Popcorn, the general himself would say. Ram like Bulko. My quick assessment on this game regarding Paqueta and Gabriel Martinelli. Listen, if you're going to win the World Cup, there's no team to my understanding or knowledge has won the World Cup without their bench playing a contributing role, a significant contributing role. And with that being said, next man up sort of philosophy, that's the principle here for Brazil. It's not like Paqueta was really pulling up any weeds or really playing outstanding football. If Martinelli wants to take the starting 11 spot, forward and roll some significant ball and help contribute to a victory. Simple.
Yep.
That's the only request. And to add that in, he has the speed against a slow Norwegian backline. With his speed, he should be able to effectively get behind. What he does with once he's behind now, then is another question. As for Solbakken Norway, listen, you have big side, you have big strikers, you have very good going forward, and you have one of the best number 10s in the world, right? You have to protect the back four. You have to protect the back four by some means necessary. So if Erling Haaland, Surloff, and Nusa, I don't necessarily need Surloff Sirloth in this thing because I know Erling Haaland can score. I need Sirloth to be willing to run back and defend because I know that Erling Haaland, if given the opportunity to score, and that is the concern I have for Norway. You have to protect this back line, and I would do everything in my power if I'm Saul Bakken, having people drop deeper to protect this back line and having Erling Haaland essentially lead the charge with Martin Odegaard connecting the play. So, Sirloth, if you get a goal, score it, but your first responsibility, brother, make sure you keep that Brazil wing back at home from going rogue. The Brazil football at home.
But one thing is for sure, though, Norway is pressing high, and Norway is saying, you know what? And I told the guys a story about the Norwegian burning the boat ceremony. They have burned the boat. Them in on the parking on the bus. They have made it to the World Cup an attacking team. They are going to be an attacking team, and I think that makes for a good watch. It really does.
And Antonio Nusa could be a threat here.
Yes.
Down this left side. And the reason being is that I don't expect Vinicius Jr. to come back and help. His defensive help hasn't been his biggest trait. So so if Nusa can go back and forth and be effective going forward, then it could be huge for Norway. But Brazil, don't bother with the plucker today. We don't need any more disappointing
1-0
World Cup.
1-0 Norway. Oh, offside.
Okay.
Offside. It did look offside. The first pass did look offside. But the
way that goal was scored, Sirloth going on the right side.
Yes. The boat has been burnt, Benton. Clearly offside, but the boat has been burnt. Because in the first 3 minutes, everything from Norway is going forward, while Brazil keep trying to go back. There has been nothing going forward for Brazil.
Yep, clear offside on this one. Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes. You know what?
It's beside, It's beside. But this game is always a tricky game, this Norway game.
Reggie, you're Brazil. We don't care about the side
tricky. And I saw it work. That's not how it works.
You're Brazil. We don't care about the side about tricky. There's football royalty to this thing. Man, you're not going to steal no boat, Bridget.
It's football royalty, but does Norway respect that royalty? No, they don't.
If they don't, we'll teach them to respect the royalty.
Yeah. The players in the stands that we saw, Rivaldo, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, and Ronaldinho, they are not playing, sir.
You know what, though? Norway is really possessing the ball here.
Of course, and they are attack minded.
And this Brazil midfield is just soft like.
There's nothing defensive about this Norwegian setup.
Running through some of the comments, big up to those on the live. Smash the like button. BM, big up yourself. BM says greetings. This one should be fire. Let's go Norway. BM says, remember when Bonnie Shaw got a red card for that? Was nowhere near what Balogun did. The JFF appeal and FIFA upheld the suspension. FIFA is full of crap. The decision is political and favoritism, nothing else. Crime Minister, big up yourself. Crime Minister says, in addition to what Benton said, Martinelli is younger / fresher legs for getting up and down the pitch. Martinelli, you know what? Let's keep the BCN cam on Martinelli in this game.
Yeah, it just a matter of time before Musselman. I guarantee we're going to start. So Musselman warm up by minute 40.
Well, we know you have very high standards, Junior, but some of us recognize that. Yo, Brazil, we can't have this little Norwegian Viking side that come going at them body up. And this side does have a bit of height.
And not the height. You see the beauty about Erling Haaland? Erling Haaland literally doesn't care about the opponent. I don't think it's fake. Erling Haaland exudes what Zlatan feels he shows on the field. Erling Haaland embodies that. And I think the Norwegian team feeds off that. This not going to be an easy game for
that's
Brazil.
what you want, right? You want, we as fans can, and I as a fan can make all these comments about football royalty or whatever. But however, the team on the field have to go forth and execute. You don't care about number or name.
Yeah, exactly. So you see how Cape Verde approached Argentina? I expect Norway to do that times 50.
And Brazil must get struggle. If you want to do well in that tournament, you have to get struggle. Hey, yo, Vinny, when they pass the ball, brother.
But don't tell her that Vinny is not my baller. Tired of Vinny, man. You know what?
However, you
This
trust
might be the
Don
gear.
Carlo, right? You trust Don Carlo.
Yes.
So Don Carlo trusts.
So
Don Carlo has faith in Vinny.
This is the game that I think Neymar comes in and makes a difference.
Well,
this is the game.
If needed, we need to be able to rely on who's on the bench.
Well,
because
Neymar,
there's no more games after this if you lose.
Yep. I can tell you right now, this is the game Neymar will be needed. But I don't know if he's going to be successful, but he's going to come on and have to make a difference. Can see it already. Because them ball game are too big for Vinny.
Brazil knocking it around. Yo, only for people on the live are watching that game. Yo, some of my people come off the turn off in the stream and stop slow down my internet,
But just score the goal of Martinelli. What Martinelli doing?
Ball, Brazil.
Watch Vinny now. Yo.
Take pile youth. So what?
Bomba. Ball game are too big for Vinny, man.
Oh, this is just...
Ball game are too big for Vinny.
This is just a control like that. All right, done. My youth. Yeah.
The ball game too big for him, Benton. He can laugh and smile all he wants. The ball game too big for him. I think Carlo believes in science, Carlo is Italian, right?
Yeah, he's an Italian.
Yeah, he believes in genetics, and I think Carlo believes that every Brazilian have a gene in them. And I think him waiting for that gene, that mutant gene, for just turn on in a Vinny. But
well, baby, it's already on.
That gene the pass, it pass him, man.
It's already on.
That mutation pass him. Because people, I am a Brazil fan. I'm 100% a Brazil fan. But I have no hopes of Brazil winning this World Cup. I know it's going to end way before the final. So I'm just enjoying the ride until then. But I don't think this. I don't think this is the game.
Ultimately for me, if you want to do well in any tournament, again, you have to go through struggles. We saw France yesterday against Paraguay. We saw, especially, we saw what? Cape Verde against ball.
Penalty,
When the man reach it, penalty ref.
That is a penalty.
Penalty ref. Hey,
yep, that's
what the
a
ref
penalty.
name? We're going to see the VAR.
Penalty. Clear penalty.
Elfat.
That's a clear penalty.
Wagwan referee.
Yeah, clear penalty.
And we spoke about the slow. Then I must penalty that. See? Yo. Ajir, we spoke about the slow. I penalty that, man.
Well, clear. It don't ever worth watching replay over.
So I mean, of course, Cunha must take the penalty, not Vinicius, not Vinny Jr. Cunha must take the penalty.
A video will take it.
All right, Junior. Listen, how about you slow down your internet, Bridget?
No, hit live, refresh your stream.
I am live. I'm not refreshing. I'm on TV and I'm on my laptop, and you faster than both of them.
No, I'm at 11:20, 11 minutes and 20 seconds.
See there, I'm at 11 minutes and 10 seconds.
All right, remember stop for 10 seconds.
No, the referee is heading over to check the monitor.
Yeah, we don't need no more. Let's clear penalty.
Come on, I penalty that.
All day, 100%. Well done. Hey, you know what though? It's a rotted sprint for reach back the ball, you know.
It's a rotted
because it's a rotted sprint couldn't make for reach the ball because
yes.
I don't know when Martinelli just get the ball in space. Watch it. Ah, cameraman! Yes, cameraman! The best cameraman in the world! Cameraman in the world! Ah, Brazil.
Yeah. Yo, let's get ready for the penalty. Brazil penalty coming up.
No, Benton, it's not a foul.
Why are you telling me no? I didn't say
Before you ask. Well, watch Vinny. Watch Vinny.
I mean, yo, there's only one done in this team, and it's the head coach. And the head coach designates who takes penalties. Vinny is just protecting the ball. You have Bruno Guimaraes. You have Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes should take. Thank you! Bruno Guimaraes should take the penalty. Thank you.
Why Bruno take the penalty?
Because he's the best penalty taker. Who else will take it?
I'm kicking my kick with a ball over a bar.
You know what, Junior? We're going to put you in timeout.
All right.
We're going to put you in timeout. Bruno.
All right.
Bruno Guimaraes. The real Bruno. Getting ready to take the penalty. And we can determine what happened based on Junior's expression. And he saves it! Goalkeeper Nyland saves the penalty. What a piss poor penalty. And the Viking fans are in full voice. No conviction in that penalty.
Brazil are idiot side, Benton.
Junior, how come man can take penalty so bad? Brazil goes again. Cunha. I wonder who will take the next penalty. Phone blowing up all over, messages coming in, family. You know what? Them people need to come on the live and stop sending messages, you know. BM says, save Prime Minister.
You can't trust these Brazilians, man. These are not Brazilians. These are Canary South. But tell you already, Brazil is called Canary South. Look up, Carlo not even try to control the ball. Carlo say, how are this one?
A huge missed opportunity there. Better Vinicius did take a penalty. I mean, it's easily savable. Easy high for a goalkeeper.
It's not only that. He opened up himself. He telegraphed that he was going that way the whole time.
My youth, and this brother, we have seen him taking some really good shots. At least blast the ball, Bridget. Lock your eye and blast the ball hard at the goal. If this is your box cover. Come on. Let's see how Brazil goes about it. Crime Minister says, why isn't the goal scorer taking the penalty? And, you know, Matheus Ryan, yeah. Ryan, put the ball across the goal, Virgin. So the decision to start Martinelli did provide bear fruit instantly because it was Martinelli's setup for that foul, right?
Yeah.
No, it just
But
wasn't
look what phenomenon. The phenomenon look like he smells doo-doo. I gotta say, yo.
He's not he's not happy with the original Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo, is not happy with what he's like,
I
yo,
look like, yo, I want to just see
what
a
I
while
want
ago, brother.
I want just go on.
I tell him, I had no confidence in Brazil converting that penalty. But I told you.
Yeah.
You know what? They should have sub our Neymar right away.
Hell no.
I just say, yo, go take the penalty, brother. Just go take the penalty. Because the game would have, in essence, done, you know. That would have been the game, you know.
Yeah, because then, I mean, Norway would be leaving more space coming out to attack looking.
Yeah, the game would have, in essence, ended. Now Norway feel like they have taken Brazil's best punch. And now they can now try and give Brazil their own punch. Even though Norway did find the back of the net early, but it was ruled out offside.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Brazil stopped playing. The run of play created a goal. It's just that it was just a little bit of early run. So others even, I guess, somewhat.
Smash the like button, people. Brazil versus Norway. Martin
Watch it
Odegaard.
out. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Hey, you
Alright,
get that the
Martinelli
idiot.
with it.
You get that the idiot the food do what with it now.
And pushes Vinicius Jr. wide. Vinicius cross. Martinelli couldn't get on the end of it. Cleared out by Norway. There should be a striker there at the tip of the spear.
This is what Norway want though. So I said Norway got turned on the counter attack. Now they have a chance to get back on the counter attack. This is the game they want to play.
Here is Brazil with it. Matheus Cunha dropping deep. You know what? I think maybe move Martinelli out to the right and maybe move Ryan in midfield. Because I think the Martinelli in the Cunha era is a bit confusing. Ball youth. Not good enough. There from Douglas Santos, as Matheus Cunha was saying, pass the ball on my foot. Brazil 0, Norway 0. Brazil missed a penalty and Norway had an offside goal ruled off. Action first half. Antonio Nusa with it. Sends it inside to Patrick Birch.
Unfortunately, the hydration break is going to slow down the momentum of the game.
And now ball is out wide. Ryerson trying to push up for Norway. Martin Odegaard seeing a lot of the football, finds Burge. Burge back to Odegaard. Still Norway in possession. Yo, Matheus Cunha, take the BBC penalty, Bridget.
So all I want, and my World Cup will be complete, I want to sit down at a BCN Sports watch along and watch a game that I really don't care who win. And that can possibly happen. No, that can happen in the next round.
Didn't you watch a game the other day where you don't care who won?
No, the next one will be Brazil versus England. Assuming both teams take care of their business. Brazil plays England next. It'll be I think I might have to do that watch along by myself because you're going to farm sick.
Brazil versus who next?
England. Assuming
You know, I disregard for CONCACAF teams, our neighborhood teams.
I said assuming both teams take care of business.
It's just our neighbors, the likable neighbors, by the way.
Like about Chambers.
The Mexico.
The
Junior,
only
don't
thing
you
I
go
like
out and
about
eat
Mexico,
Mexican food all the time?
white Americans that hate everything that speaks Spanish have Tex-Mex. So I give me a pass, sir. The only thing I like about Mexico is Boro. And he's not even Mexican.
By the way, if you live on Buford Highway, it's shameless plug here in the Atlanta era. Brito Supermercado Market on Buford Highway. Check it out. The man them have some really good chicken they make
produce,
right
yeah.
off the grill. Grill it right in front of you. You can get a whole chicken. And just tell them say Junior sent you, you can get it for $7. You know, so Brito Supermercado as we approach the hydration break, and here on Buford Highway. Here is Hegem. Nusa trying to go around and we have a foul here as Ryan with a foul. Ryan with a foul on Wolf. Free kick coming up for Norway.
And if I get that, Brazil versus England quarterfinals, I will get my team playing against Argentina in the semifinals. Feel good. Ultimately, I want Brazil to make it done.
I'm not endorsing any. You know what? Let me leave that alone.
And for the record, I love Mexico. I love Mexicans. For the record, I love Mexicans. I was just joking.
BCN Sports love all people, especially those the good people of the
No,
country.
no, me don't love the bugger people. I'm good. And I say that with no hesitation and no fear. 2 from 2.
Cunha! Cunha!
Nobody pass it.
Cunha! Cunha! Hey, but
You're not
Cunha get on the man!
You're not get a second penalty, brother.
Bridget, you don't fit. The man just used Vinicius Jr. like a dog.
But that's all right, Vinny. Go and run and cuss like that. Go. You're not getting no more ball from him. Why?
Yeah, but however, this is part of football. You're not entitled to get the ball. The fact that he made the run left pull the defender off of you. Know, Cunha pull the defender off Cunha. Cunha just tell Vinny, say, yeah, me hear you. I heard you.
You know what though, Benton?
What, Junior? What?
As a Brazilian fan, that play alone just hurt my heart. It just hurt my heart because...
Do you want to suspend your Brazilian support for the rest of the tournament? I mean, you're really backing the Viking and a huge fan of all things Europe. I mean, the England bandwagon can surely use you. I mean...
No.
Do you want to go over to Argentina? Do you want to go over to the Viking ship? In fact, I heard you the other day reciting certain Viking language, certain letters in the Viking alphabet. I mean, it's either you support all the players or you don't support none of the players.
Listen.
I am putting down a marker here for Brazil.
Hey, Crab Minister said endorse the Brito chicken as well.
Yeah, man, Brito chicken, turn up.
Yo. And the Mexican, them have this cactus thing when they make it, man.
Yep. And what
I want to go to Mexico.
Also, Mexican food is very regional. Like, you have some Mexican food which is absolutely great. Fantastic. Very good tasting food. And you have some Mexican food and say, brethren, we need some seasoning. I was in Arizona last year, and so the Mexican community in that area, for them food, Sonora type, or Sedona, They told me it was from a different part of Mexico where them not really do all the heap of excess and jalapenos and spice as the El Chapo, Sinaloa man them, and they're more a milder flavors. I mean, I say weird kind of food is just brethren. Mexico's supposed to have all these flavors. So,
Mexico is big.
yeah.
Mexico is a huge state, so that kind of play into it. Guys, the same thing with India. India have all of these different flavors and dishes to the same styles, to the same dishes. But you see the thing with that I love with the Mexican food, and the thing I hate the most in the Tex-Mex on my side, our side of the world.
Yeah.
I could have never eat a corn tortilla.
Yeah.
It just tastes bad to me.
Yeah.
But then the one time I go to California, because I'm not that brave. I'm too big for go Mexico. The cartel man them will just say, yo, target practice. So we stay far from Mexico. But they are California and in Orange County. And but forget to tell the brother when we go to this place and forget to tell the brother some more flour tortilla. Because I don't like corn tortilla.
Yeah.
I want to taste them and say, oh, hey, thanks for bringing it to flour, because I guess you guys are like, I said, no, it is corn. It is maize.
Yeah.
I said, what? I said, yeah, this is real corn tortilla. I said, no, where I'm from, meet the corn and it just have a bad taste. I said, no. You get the imported corn tortilla. We have the real corn tortilla right here. So, man. Want to go to Mexico, but the cartel man them have a cool off, brother.
There are places you can, and Junior, I know you're an American, but you're also a Jamaican. That Jamaican bad give you certain pass, certain places you go. And when you go to Mexico, the man here say a yard man and say roll it. That them here say a gringo.
Yeah, there's that
they
gringo
might
though.
turn you over and say, in fact, them here say a gringo saddle the man might will if you ransom to box cover.
Hey, me too big.
No money can't reach.
Me too big for tie up on light post, you know. One of them
who,
dangerous, man.
Plan to retire in Mexico. He loves it so much. A yard man. I have a place in Mexico where them visit everywhere, and them already secure a spot down there, and them, so.
Yo,
me have a next brethren, a Russian, who his perspective, the man that go Mexico, and rent a car and drive all throughout Mexico, and with him look a Spanish dictionary and look a Spanish thing. Man, they drive throughout Mexico. I mean, I say, Oscar, you did that? He said, yeah, sure, yeah, it was good.
But you know them say God favors babies and mad people, You never see certain things to baby and mad people. A baby can put a fork in a socket and don't dead from electrocution. But you go touch a raw wire by accident. You gotta wake up tomorrow. So I see him think. I see, what do you when my wife go down to Jamaica and she up on the road with her brother, and she send picture to the group chat. Them they are Hannah Town. Cause she send picture of one church. Because you know the church where my mother used to go.
Yeah.
And she send picture of church. Mother
said, Vinny.
Martinelli
goal! Oh my goodness, how did I score? What the brother you kick on miss? Sub him. Daniel, look, come off of the field.
Oh, that not score.
How that not score and he's not offside?
A good save the keeper making up. You know what? Martinelli has been the X factor.
Hey, boy, Bruno. You need to grow whatever you need to grow and get the ball in a goal, especially if I'm missing the penalty. Boy, Bruno should do whatever he needs to do to get that ball in
For
the
real.
goal.
For real. For real.
After missing that penalty. Pull a Maradona if you have to.
Watch Viking. Watch Viking. Viking. Yo. Yo. Hey, boy, Gabriel. Hey. It could be like so Gabriel don't learn him lesson yet, you know. You know, you can't.
Gabriel is not worried by this. Gabriel is the EPL winning Gabriel. Put some respect by that.
Yo, take out that big lip red off of my TV screen, man.
My yo,
Where him wife
take
there?
off the look of fussy off of my TV.
Where him wife there? Show him wife, brother.
but we had to deal with Target. Come off of the TV.
But over. Where Nas there? Show Nas.
Yeah, show a real rapper.
What you say that you?
Pass the ball. Yeah, Rayan. You talk about ball game too big for Vinny. Ball game too big for the Sayuta.
Hey. Why Rodrigo is missing, boy?
Still 0-0. Brazil versus Norway. England versus Mexico at 8 p.m. Here's Nosa stepping over going at Danilo. Bruno. Brazil. Cunha. Danilo. Pull the ball back, youth.
What's Vinny now?
Don't do no pluckery, please. Don't do no pluckery.
You better do no pluckery. Where am I running go?
What? Sub, Vinny, come.
Hey, Carlo, say you're the
I've seen enough. Carlos like,
Carlo, say you're the brilliant. Him can't do nothing sensible.
No. Carlos like, no. Carlos like, weird. We're gonna go look at the subs then. Let's see. Carlos like, yo, wait, hold on. Yeah, Igador Thiago, warm up. No, Rafinha, warm up.
No, Rafinha still spot him then.
Rafinha
hurt.
Junior?
Rafinha hurt.
Hurt? Why, him ego?
We've seen the Rafinha experiment already. He's injured.
Martinelli is everywhere on this football field.
Yeah, that's about to say him definitely looking the part. Backside.
Marquinhos. Marquinhos, come on. Don't make the boy style you.
Why? I tell you, boy. Hey, Viking, I get a one chance, you know.
Matheus Cunha. Vinny, please. All right, thank you. Bruno, wide right. All right, Vinny. He is definitely moving in the right areas, though.
Yeah, but there's no end product.
He's moving into the right areas. I like the energy from Brazil, though, after the hydration break. Ryan said, I'm not giving to you, Bruno. Bruno, you already missed a penalty.
Me rotted cup.
You just give it a ball so that yeah. Sirloff.
Brother, find the Viking.
Find what kind of Viking? No care.
What? I bet a Viking score. Bet.
I don't care. He might score, yes, but as long as them lose, I don't care. Good shot, Odegaard. I don't care if he want to score as long as them lose.
Why you hate Norway?
I don't hate Norway. I value them. Very good team, very good nation, very good people. It seems, but officially though, Brazil, we are say. I like some spice in my.
Keep going. Okay, I like where it's going. There's a lot of struggle here. Go ahead.
I'll listen with it. Yeah, if a man want if the man want to win it, within the rules of the game, okay. But Brazil will say, yeah, brethren. Really, Bruno?
He marks a lot of cunha with that pass.
Yeah, like really, brethren?
Watch, look how Vinny walk on the man them field. Watch it. Watch it. Look how I walk.
The game has been played in New Jersey, New York, New Jersey Stadium. The game not there in New York, New Jersey. The game there in New Jersey.
I'm going to tell you about Viking. Sorry, youth.
Why do you love Norway so much?
No, I truly rate the Viking. I
rate the Viking. I think he's the best striker in the world.
But for me, it's even more than that. There's a level of audacity to him. Like, brother, how dare you from Norway come be the best striker in the world?
I mean, good development. His father played at the highest level and he was coached.
No. But is that a talent thing? It's a mentality thing.
Yeah, I mean, so
it's a mentality thing.
It's
kind of like Lewandowski. I don't think if Lewandowski did have, and Lewandowski is a pure instinctful killer. But there's a little bit to the Haaland aura that I think Lewandowski didn't have. And I think Norway benefit from that aura.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's the best goal scorer. The link-up play has improved significantly, dropping deep. Yeah, I mean, pound for pound, there's no argument in that. Martin Odegaard is also an excellent baller. I think Sirlock, Norway does have a golden period that they're going through right now with some of these players. Still 0-0 family. Remember to smash the like button. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Martin Odegaard with it. Burge. Patrick Berg over to Nusa. Nusa cuts inside. Heavy touch. Bruno Guimaraes intercepts. Marquinhos picks up the loose ball. Danilo looking for Bruno. Danilo back to Bruno. Yo, pass ball. Bruno,
Question.
off.
Is it a good thing that Casemiro went 40 minutes and this is the first time I'm even thinking of calling his name? Is that a good thing?
Maybe. Yeah, it's maybe. He's
normally him get a
pretty
damn
already. Slow in that midfield though. A lot of mercy.
Well, he's playing his role. That's what he's expected to do.
I am not happy that Martin Odegaard is seeing so much of the ball in that middle of the area, especially around Brazil's 18-yard era. And Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes should be the ones to sort out those things.
Yeah.
Approaching the 40th minute of play. We are in the 40th minute of play, family. Danielson finds Vinicius. Vinicius.
Vinny not ready for this.
Around Ryerson. Good defending. Here is Brazil. Martinelli to Vinicius. Vinicius shot! And it's saved again by the... My youth, stop telling crowd for real some nice, brother, and come play some BBC ball. The crowd will make nice if you play ball. Good tackle still. Dang. Your goalkeeper, Nylon, like him go Obiaman, what there? Yeah, brother. This attack just nullified based on that one BBC pass. No, you retreat back to Allison and have to start over again. And Vinicius miscontrollable. No, man, if Vinicius is not at it, this is not the level of play that we need from a baller who's supposed to make a difference. The inconsistency is too.
Don't tell them. All the years, me telling them I like Vinny, you know.
Yeah, we know. Yes, Junior.
I don't rate him. I don't rate him the way. You know. The next thing now where it's painful because I don't like to not like him. Everybody is around this Kobe Mainoo thing now. How Kobe Mainoo not playing for England? Why Kobe Mainoo can't get no minutes? And it just made me not like the ball anymore.
Why? So you don't like the baller because people outside.
No, you know what I mean. I'm just tired. I'm tired of hearing Kobe Mainoo name.
Those who are talking about the baller have nothing to do with the baller.
Nothing at all.
And you hold the baller accountable for the comments where others who have nothing to do with the baller talk about.
Well,
Prime Minister says why Martinelli don't shoot. That's Martinelli need to start take some shots in a 18. Good stand up. Good
well, are you say Haaland link up play not good enough?
No, I said it has improved.
This is more than improved.
All right.
The Viking.
Good link up play there, Haaland.
I kind of want now.
You not only have improved your link up play, but you've been outstanding in this department. So you've added the other piece to the complete. Where Daniel always say about Messi. Messi complete football.
Complete football, yeah.
What does that even mean? Here is the cross, the corner kick by Burge, headed out by Brazil.
Hey, well, he's going to have a serious problem on him hand if France win this World Cup. You know?
Yeah,
that is a good argument. You know what? Messi might have the shortest goat reign in history.
Here is Casemiro with it. Slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Junior. Cunha.
No, Cunha.
Come on, tell me now. Finish just in a man way right now. Some of the Junior criticisms no warranted, but it's getting to that stage now where even I am getting frustrated. Some of the criticisms by Junior is over the top, but Vinny now just a getting a man way. You miscontrol the ball and I get them sub.
Hey, remember me saying it, I said by 40th minute.
This is where Carlo Ancelotti, as a big manager, I expect him to make those tough decisions. The unpopular decision, if a player is not, we shouldn't be unpopular. If a player is not contributing to the objective and is hindering the team, then you hook him. I mean, simple.
But I think the unpopular opinion is going to be that him keeping Vinny on the field.
Keep him on the field to do what, though?
But that's why it's unpopular. I don't think people will criticize him for hooking Vinicius Jr. at halftime if he does. But we know that
Neymar get upset with the previous coach for taking Vinny off.
Yeah, but this is Carlo Ancelotti now. Neymar might get back to them mode. Carlo does look for them, but I better go sit down there one. You know what? Instead of me back to their mode, they're going to make Ronaldo come down out of the stands and clot in their face. Let's show you, say, me are the bad man. They're going to make your God come down and box you.
Good link-up play there from Erling Haaland. He has complete football.
Hey, make sure you count the stats, you know.
We only keep the stats for Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. We don't keep stats for other players.
Oh, they were there.
I have no idea who those people are.
Oh, that Jalen Brunson, the Knicks. Knicks, yeah, Jalen Brunson.
What? Who?
Jalen Brunson, the Knicks point guard.
Okay. Okay. Okay, all right. Look different when he's playing basketball though.
Yeah, man, they be boasting now.
6 minutes of added time. Rayson looking to send in a cross, and it's off Martinelli, who I think has been the best Brazilian player this half. It's out for a corner kick coming up for Norway. Allison and Marquinhos organizing the defensive setup. We have Erling Haaland at the back post along with Ajer. Rayan seems to be given the task to pick up Haaland. You have a committee of Norwegian players at the back post.
Martin Odegaard teaching them the Arsenal way.
Set piece. Corner kick comes in, headed on. Brazil. Here's Martinelli with it. Martinelli looking to send it up the middle. And it's recovered
And
by
Vinny would have gone now.
by Wolf. Muller Wolf for Norway. Muller Wolf with it. Sends it back to Hegem. Or is it Burge? No, it's Burge. Burge over to Ajer. Martin Odegaard shows for it and gets it. Back to Sander Burge. Odegaard. Brazil dropping off. Ryerson. Ball is now with Hegem in defense for Norway. Muller Wolf with it. Seems like Norway just playing the ball side to side, looking for that movement up top. Erling Haaland and Nusa both moving across that front line, looking for the ball over. The ball is all the way back to Nyland in goal for Norway. Now sends long, looking for the run of the Viking. And the Viking trying to muscle through and Norway's in. Norway shots and save! Martin Odegaard with a shot, but saved by Allison. That one almost snuck underneath. Erling Haaland destructive. Pulled two Brazilian defenders. The kind bungs to Norway. Martin Odegaard couldn't put it away.
Gabriel, I know you feel like you're a man and there's pride and everything. Avoid the Viking, brother.
Junior, you can't make no body up.
No.
Gabriel,
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing. You can't make no man body up. I want you.
All right.
Keep doing what you're doing. No,
All right.
easy with the long talking and the foolishness. Somebody have to physical up this brother. And yes, he might win most of these physical battles. The one man just take out the two center backs. Imagine if he was allowed to roam.
Yeah.
Here is
Imagine if he could roam. I don't think he can roam. Score the goal!
Martinelli! Over his head.
Over which head? Martinelli duck underneath the ball.
Too tall across there, Brazil.
Martinelli duck underneath the ball.
Casemiro. Oh my God, Martinelli.
His run, him never need to
run.
run
The
that.
angle you took is
Yeah. Him never need to be that sharp.
Hey, yo. Very good play by Gabriel, you know. Very good play. Is Gabriel left foot block the Viking from going through, you know. And where was the supportive midfield to allow Martin Odegaard to get that ball? Where is Casemiro?
Wait, Casemiro old, man.
Well, Bruno not old. Fifth minute of
Bruno
fifth of six.
Bruno still try to process the missed penalty.
Entertaining first half.
Yeah.
Family. Approaching the end of the first half. Brazil must keep this Norwegian team out. And very good. I mean, Gabriel say I do this all the time in training. I ease off this boy in training all the time. Here is Vinicius Jr., maybe the last attack of the half. Vinny. Vinny, still Vinny, still Vinny, still Vinny. And that is not a foul. Vinny doing stupidness. I think he needs to come off the field. I can't the audacity to ask for a foul for a ball where you kick too far, where you cannot get to. Come on, finish us. You know what?
It wasn't a
You know,
fault. It
like
wasn't.
Junior might be right. You know, if the French captain is able to dominate this World Cup and have the start keep that stellar play that he's had so far this World Cup, keep up that high standard, Vinicius might be on his way out at Real Madrid.
Benton, I sent the video with Carlo Ancelotti talking about the John Terry surgery versus the player that never want to take injection in them too. Just think about Vinicius Jr. and the Gaff and Vinny Jr. and the Gaff actually agree with Mbappe that the ball should uncross. And Vinny, I go, wow, show. Gaff go say, all right, no problem, brother, no problem. Hamstring injury, 3 weeks out. Re-aggravation.
And to do a kind of a more, and I am a Vinny fan, and I've been a Vinny fan. However, the problem is that Vinny is still playing like a pitney.
Yeah,
He's not playing like a develop. He's been at the professional level now, what, 6 years? Maybe even closer, longer than that. I mean, in terms of when he made his debut for Real Madrid. The decision making in the final third is piss poor. A big man ball game thing, this, Brethren. Yeah, big man. Come on. And if whatever happens, if anything that happens to him at Real Madrid under the gaff, it's up to him. He's achieved a lot, and it seems like Vinny just now is like, just thinks that defenders just need to make you do whatever you want. Come on, man. Come on. First half thoughts, family. I mean, your thoughts on the first half.
It's a good, exciting end-to-end game. And I think Norway will be the happiest of the two teams. Happier of the two teams. The thing that Brazil is missing from the game, even though Brazil has created chances, is control. They cannot feel like they're in control of the game. And I don't think Norway tries to have control of the game. I think Norway's intent is, let's try to create as much chances as we can possibly. So it's a finely poised game. Norway riding them luck, but their luck almost paid off a couple of times, because even though Brazil missed a penalty, I would say Norway had the better chances. Norway coming out of the first half feeling like they should have had at least 2 to 3 goals. I think. So is a finely poised game, all to play for. I don't think this is a game that where I said that Carlo Ancelotti made the difference. But I don't think Brazil can beat England. So this might be the game Carlo Ancelotti might have to make the difference, and then them go to the next round. And yes, I'm disregarding Mexico. But that's where we are. I think Norway don't need to change anything. I think Norway actually, and you know what though? Replaying the game in my mind's eye, Norway is not leaning towards Vinny's side, you know.
No.
It actually feels like Norway is okay with Vinny getting possession of the ball.
Because, well, why would you, Junior?
No, because Vinny or Ryan, I would rather Ryan, right? But and I'm not. It's not an agenda. Watch the
No, it's
game.
not. No, I didn't say it's an
When
agenda.
when teams
Who is out there saying it's an agenda?
Well, I'm speaking for everybody that watches and think. Some might think I'm talking truthfulness, some think I'm talking facts. But when you watch a game though, normally you see defenders roll to a certain side or to a certain player. Norway staying balanced. And they are saying, you know what? We play good, confident defense, win the ball, and convert it into attack quickly. And it kind of draw me back to the question that I asked earlier. Is it okay that I haven't called Casemiro name? And the reason why I haven't called Casemiro name is because Norway has no intent of playing the ball through the middle. Odegaard is actually not being asked to control the game. Odegaard is being asked to win the second balls. And that's a different approach. It's a different approach. And I think that might have caught Brazil off guard.
Yeah, very, very, very junior-like assessment, and very, very insightful assessment by
I'm a
BCN.
great
Yo,
coach, sir.
people, you know what? This is what you get from BCN Sports. You get in-depth analysis and insightful assessments. Looking at this first half, I agree with the point that Norway is not really looking to do anything special regarding neutralizing Vinicius Jr. Hell, you don't need to. Vinicius Jr. will neutralize himself and neutralize the entire attack. Regarding to the point you make about Carlo Ancelotti and giving Brazil one more game in this tournament or wherever they may exit, you felt like Carlo would have given them one more game. They would have exited somewhere earlier if it wasn't for Carlo.
Yeah.
My thing is this, and I'm very, very much one of those persons who look at what's presented in front of me and make the decisions based on that. And the decisions based on that in this regard is Vinicius Jr. If he's not impactful, and he hasn't, then this is where Carlo Ancelotti should make a decision. I mean, look, you're not affecting the game. I'll give you 5 or 10 more minutes after second half, and then you come and sit down. You're not going to achieve anything in football and in World Cup without your bench contributing it. Again, I want to reiterate that statement. And you have other players on the bench who are sitting there who are ready to come in. Martinelli is doing a great job. He's given an opportunity. If what am I doing to the group if I am sticking with Vinicius Jr., who's not helping the game? What am I telling the group? I rather accept a mediocre Vinicius Jr. than give somebody else a chance to impact the game. That's not a good look. That's not the way you win football games, in my opinion. Regarding the attack from Norway, you said that they don't need to play through the middle. Yeah, you send it over and you win the second ball because you have the best striker in all of football. And that best striker attracts 2 defenders, sometimes 3 defenders. And he's that physical enough, even with 3 people on him, that he can still may be able to find that second ball. Look at Ronaldo's statement. Yo, read Ronaldo's lips when that penalty missed. I think that this is where Carlo Ancelotti gets paid the big bucks. He's big enough as a manager to make the right assessments and adjustments that needed to take this team past Norway.
But what is the adjustment though? Well, and
I'm
that's
taking off Vinicius Jr.
Uh,
I'm 5 or 10 minutes max of the second half, and I'm taking him off because he's not giving me anything on the offensive side, and he's a defensive liability. So why is he still on the field? And if Rafinha is able to play, he's coming in.
Yeah.
Or I'm going down the
middle.
Down the middle with somebody else and telling Martinelli to go play left wing.
That's actually a decent call. Rafinha down the left wing.
Because at the end of the day, this is why you're looking what you've seen in the first half. and you said, okay, this is not working out. Everybody have a half day. Go and go with a seat, brother. Next man up.
Yeah, that's a good call. I actually like that call. I like that call. I
You
like
know,
it.
and then from a Holland, from Norway's perspective, like you said, you don't need to change anything. You don't need to change anything. I think Holland, Erling Holland and Norway are doing what they need to do um in this game so far. They miss a few chances. Um, a
Yeah.
countryman said, "Was sleeping Don Carlo a clown? These coaches are confused. You must know that some players are 15 minutes player, not because they do what they're supposed to do in their 15 minutes. They are not starters.
Who is
Why
he
are
talking
some
about?
big players afraid to step up and be counted? Vinny need to take the penalty, shake my head." That's what Countryman says. He should. I, and I mean, Vinicius is not that player. He's not. I mean, I think the hype around some players trying to push them to a level, he's not. He hasn't delivered that level
But
consistently
every
when you put
team,
a team when you tell him to take a team on his back.
but every team need that player. Every team need. There's no team out there that can foul without a lightning rod or without that pivotal piece. Every team has that essential piece, regardless of, and what level that piece is what level your are how far your team can go. It is what it is. So
And
If Vinny is that focal piece and Brazil accept Vinny as the focal piece, then we're just going to go as far as Vinny can take us. And right now, it might just be quarterfinals. And Norway might lose this game by default. It won't be because Brazil better. It's just they lost by default.
yeah, yeah. At the half family. Let's see what other news. You already got your comments in regarding the Royal Belgian Football Association statement. There's a comment here from Rudy Garcia. Come on, posted this. Rudy Garcia, the source. Let me see. We'll have to make sure we check the sources. Rudy Garcia says, quote, "I didn't know the game was being played on April Fool's Day rather than April 6th." End quote.
Well, July 6th.
Or July 6th. Rudy, what does exactly mean? Yeah, Bridget, stop speaking parables and say what you want to say, Bridget. No, you're not afraid of no man. Come on. Um, let's see what. Trump thanks FIFA after U.S. striker Balogun's ban suspended. This according to BBC Junior. As in Trump, a friend of FIFA President Gianni Infantino, wrote, quote, "Thank you to FIFA for doing what was right and reversing a great injustice, President Donald Trump," end quote. This is according to BBC, and he did made, as in the president of US did make a comment regarding the penalty. He thought the red card, he thought it was harsh. Pulisic, just a big smile on his face, and all others. The foul wasn't that what it was. It was harsh, as in U.S. forward Christian Pulisic said the squad learned the one-game ban had been suspended on the bus to training on Sunday, and said Balogun was, quote, super happy. He then went on to said, quote, "just a big smile on his face and all of ours. The foul wasn't what it was. It was harsh," end quote. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was among those who demanded the decision be reviewed. Marco Rubio says during a news conference, quote, "It was great. They got screwed with the red card. There needs to be an appeal process for it. It's probably too late for that," he said. And so a lot of pressure on FIFA for this reversal. Pressure coming all the way from the President of the United States, who's went on his social media platform and demanded, and subsequently this has occurred. Junior, I know say you are an American. I don't know if you want to touch any of this, but FIFA is a potty shop. Box cover. That's it. It's FIFA do what FIFA is doing. And this is Gianni Infantino at his finest. Junior, nothing else to say regarding that one.
Nah,
You
it's
know
not.
what? And what will even worse tomorrow? Make tomorrow game player and Belgium. Say something happy. You see what happened in the game the other night between Portugal. Who was it? Portugal Croatia. When that goal was scored and it was ruled out for Croatia. That and it was deemed that it touched the players here and there was an offside. Let that happen tomorrow in the US Belgium game and US is in Croatia's shoe. And that goal is ruled out. Let that happen. The World Cup probably get done. You know what? In addition to this, I thank you for bringing this to our attention again. BM, I totally forgot about this. We want to send a salute and condolences to the family of Stephen Francis, family and friends of Stephen Francis, legendary football coach in Jamaica, in track and field circle, not just Jamaica. Legendary coach. I mean, he has Shelly Ann Fraser. Yo, Asafa Powell. I can't, the list long like rope. So many star athletes. Kishane Thompson, so many athletes. The legendary athlete coach, Stephen Francis, passed away today, as reported at the age of 64. Second half started off, Junior, but Junior, you can touch that one as we get ready, as the second half kick off, but I want to dutifully
No,
give Frano his due.
yeah, well, big up Stephen Francis and is sad day in sports. And the man left his mark. So and you know what? I think it's also good that he got nobody. Death is always untimely, but at least Stephen Francis get to end his journey knowing that he left his mark, and at least people had their chances. I don't know personally, but at least people had their chances to let it be known that them rate him. And yo, that 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 is one of the beauty of life. One of the things with life when you can fulfill your journey. I don't know. For me, looking out, he fulfilled his journey, and then man they go down as a legend.
Stephen
Legend.
Francis held a bachelor's in science, an MBA, was here in the States, but went back to Jamaica to build something, change the landscape of things, Junior.
Yeah.
Change the landscape of things, because when we were coming up, the norm was for Jamaican athletes, Jamaican talent to be recruited or travel to the US for colleges. NC2A schools heavily recruited those talented athletes out of Jamaica. And Stephen Francis and others upended that model, destroy, kick over that model, and say you don't need to go to the US to excel for the Jamaican team and excel in track and field. Stephen Francis, yo, game changer, legendary manager, what good family. World Athletics Association putting out a statement on the life and the legacy of Stephen Francis. And you know what? We need to give each other the greats their roses while they're alive.
Yep. Yep.
And what good, Frano. What good. Stephen was a visionary coach, mentor, and leader whose unwavering commitment to excellence transformed the landscape of athletics in Jamaica and inspired generations of athletes, said MVP Track and Field Club in a statement. His exceptional ability to develop talent, combined with the relentless pursuit of excellence and deep belief in the potential of those he coached, helped shape the careers of Olympic and World Championship medal winners, world record breakers, and numerous other athletes, while establishing a standard of coaching that earned worldwide respect. Stephen Francis, of course, the legendary Elaine Thompson era, coached by Stephen Frano Francis. I mean, yo, Stephen Frano Francis, a legendary track and field manager, gone, joined the ancestors. Rest in power, family. Left an indelible mark, man.
Yeah.
Left an indelible mark. Now back to the football game. Second half, Junior started. What you seeing? No subs at the half, basically, to my understanding. Anything from subs from your part?
I
Well,
think
one
no, I
sub.
think a sub was made. I think Norway made a sub, I believe.
They made two subs.
Yeah.
Norway made two sub. Oscar Bob on for Sirloth and Nusa on off, and Andres Sherdolop on, I cannot pronounce that last name. Andreas, number 21. I can't. Andreas S is number 21. As for Brazil, no sub at the half.
Yeah.
BM said, let's run through the comments. BM said, I don't think any coach has produced as many world and Olympic medalists as relates to Stephen Francis. He will be missed. BM went on and said Stephen Francis' life would be a blockbuster Hollywood movie. A corporate executive with an MBA quits his job, starts his own track club, and becomes the greatest spring coach ever. Yeah, I mean, his story. Yeah, you know what? And I guess the telltale for me is like, yo, you have a man who has an MBA and in corporate lifestyle, and say, you know what? This is not my thing. My passion is gonna do my passion. My passion is coaching and recruiting and developing talent. He left that position of corporate and built his own brand, of course, utilizing the building knowledge, the business knowledge, and then of course develop talent. Yo. What a legendary manager. And a good human being from all accounts. A man who demanded the best of others and himself. Stephen Francis. Smash the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel. Still 0-0. Brazil dropping off. Norway here. Sad news and pluckery news around. I just read the pluckery earlier. I read the pluckery news regarding the USA president and the reversal of Florian Bolligan's red card, or not reversal, the suspension, or it's suspended of the 1 game suspension of the red card. So he will serve his 1 game suspension, to my understanding, at some other point. He's just not serving a World Cup.
And what stops the next player from getting the same treatment? It is,
FIFA said the automatic 1-match ban would be suspended for 1 year. So he will, it's so convenient. The 1-match ban will be suspended for 1 year. No reasoning behind the move was provided beyond citing a rule which allows punishment to be suspended. Royal Belgian Football Association said it's astonishing. So the man them say, all right, see, I want a rule, yeah? And this rule allow us to suspend a red card for 1 year. So this is what this way I work with.
We move on.
Move on. Yeah, let's move on before we chat. Yeah.
Yeah, remember coming into the World Cup was saying there wasn't any vibes and right? And then the World Cup start and it build a little vibe and I enjoy the World Cup. And then all of a sudden this just come right around
Yes,
the
right back to
quarterfinal
it.
stage.
So clearly, the thoughts and the theories that we have coming into the World Cup are brought to bear, right?
Yeah,
Right in front of our faces.
yeah. And then no have to sit down and ask what is real as Vinny. Well, Vinny,
Well, what is real is that we know Vinicius Jr. are going to pluck it.
yeah. And it might score and give her one goal, and then the Vinny believers going to come and say, see, this is what Vinny does, and we'll have to
Yeah,
just
I
swallow it.
ignore those foolishness because if anyone hyping Vinny and upon the Vinny bandwagon, you would want Vinny to be the best version of himself. And if you sit down and tell me that what you're seeing of Vinny is the best version of himself, then you don't really care about Vinny, man. I hype you, you know.
A long
And
time.
even if
I've
he
been
just show up and score one goal and then go back to the crap foolish play, then you're not helping that player. So the heap of fanatics and social media hype, which I think is probably one of the problem with some of the footballers today, is like the hype is not allowing them to really kind of matriculate and become the better version of themselves. Because
yeah.
there's a bunch of yes men and yes women around them say, yes, blessed my Lord, and yeah, big ball. And brother, what you're doing is not productive for the team. You're dribbling on the left side, you're losing the ball, you're not running back. And Carlo Ancelotti needs to take you off, I feel.
Yeah.
BM says, I can't wait for the USA to get knocked out. They are so annoying. Well, BM, what if they win the
Guarantee them
World
not
Cup?
lose. Them not losing tomorrow, no.
What? Hell no. What do you mean losing? Hell, what? Lose what? Lose what? Oh dear. And again, I've always said that FIFA is this way because FIFA members have allowed it this way. So, Royal Belgian Football Association president can follow up on him. You know what? Because at the end of the day, is you are complaining about these things now because the action I hit you, Belgian Football Association.
Yo,
FIFA has made bad decisions that have negatively affected others during this World Cup, but
oh,
you
what
being quiet.
But I cut you. Look by your TV screen.
Chris Rock and Woody
Woody
Harrison.
Harrison. Yeah.
Boy, from Will Smith slap Chris Rock in Margado. Yo, I guess them slap them make you lose weight.
I said him turn Pookie. He go back a Pookie. Remember Pookie in the New Jack City?
Yo, hey, you take bad sin make laugh. Yo, that's one of the most disrespectful thing you can ever do in a world, in a brother. A man
Made
up
that.
on stage, and in fact, till this day, I can't believe that we actually witnessed that.
Made that. You know, we select. We a DJ.
Yeah.
I see that. We
You
see that already.
happen?
We see it already. And me just shake my head. Because the youth where it happened to, and because I don't know Chris Rock personally.
Yeah.
Muscle man! Let in the muscle man!
Yeah, my youth, stop wasting water. So, but who is he coming on for, though, Junior?
Who there?
I don't agree with that sub.
Nah.
I don't agree with that sub. Because it's one thing to bring on a player, but it's another thing to not making the right sub. Why Vinicius Jr. can't come off on the field?
Yeah. Why couldn't you do your job, brother?
So, Cunha is off the field. The man who won the penalty is off the field. He didn't take the penalty. He's not getting served. That is not the sub. Come on. Yo, Don Carlo. Yo. I take off your Dan off of your name, brother. We're not calling a Don Carlo.
A video on the side, man.
Ho!
No. Video on the side, man.
Ho!
Ah, Bossuma! Bossuma! Rotted cup!
You better score! You better score to come off the field! Come off the field, brother! Erling Haaland is not missing that, and that's a difference between winning ball games. And by the way, a good pass by Vinicius Jr. Very good pass, but you can't miss that, brother.
Hey, let me hear what Shad said. Let me play what Shad said.
Yeah, big for Hendrick. Oh, the man unfluff that. No, sir, Hendrick. Oh, me a big for Hendrick. Oh, the man unfluff that. No, sir, Hendrick.
No, my goodness.
That's the goalkeeper now. We have forced it back. We can generally finish them things with these. I mean, in first touch was wrong, the first.
Yeah, the first touch let him nervous. That definitely was a nervous. Him first played the game. Ah, Hendrick, make up feet. Make up feet, most bad. Rotted cup. And first touch. In first play the game.
Yo, come on, five field, brother.
Hey, people, look at the goal that Ronaldo R9 scored against Congo.
Yeah.
When it broke, I just flat around the keeper and just, go faster, brother. Here you go. A flat and move. Brazil got it, dogs, brother.
BBC. So, all right. Respect to Don Carlo. He's making the right moves, but the players them I'm put on are the players that he has placed on the field. They're just not finishing. Because I would not have kept Vinny on. But Carlo saw something, good pass from Vinny, and
And to be fair, you did call for a target man up front for Brazil, and that's something that Cunha was not given. Like Cunha would have never been there. So Hendrick did everything right, got it right. It just needed to be composed. I mean, you know what? A two-man was scoring at this game, Hendrick and Bruno Guimaraes.
And Junior, we know football, how football is. We know the all adage in football. You miss your chances. You miss penalty.
Cup.
Again. No, this one offside. But score the goal.
Score the goal, Bruno. And it wouldn't be offside. That's a score.
Yeah, Rafinha. Them need a goal scorer up on the field. Them need somebody who can score.
Hey, keeper make some raw saves still.
Yeah.
Some very good saves.
BM says, Junior, you may want to take back those words regarding muscle man.
Yeah.
Prime Minister said Brazil cannot win a competition with them ball.
You It's a matter of time before they get running one.
And BM says Norway playing with Brazil. The Brazil team is there for the taking.
You know this feel like when Netherlands beat Brazil in the World Cup what day, you know. And boy, Wesley Snyder at the ball. Feel the same way. This feel like Norway going to get them a hot one love.
Well, prepare for the balling tonight then. Enough
No,
balling.
no. I think Brazilian fans, they should be more sensible. You know what? Let me go ahead and post. Let me just post. Let me find the Ronaldo goal and just post that, yeah, man. And just said this is what I choose to remember of Brazil.
Still
It was Ghana,
0-0.
right? Was it Ghana? Yeah, Ghana.
This is quite a
Odegaard. Berge and Berg. Muller Wolf. Brazil being very wasteful today. Here is Norway. Ball in, looking for Haaland. Haaland almost, and a good save there by Allison. Cutting this one out. Haaland almost in there. He was lurking. Yo. Here's the corner kick coming up for Norway. 4 Norwegian players. 3 now in that area where Erling Haaland is. He's a target. Ball in the box, looking for very strong header there from Marquinhos. Loose ball picked up by Bird. Oscar Bob back to Martin Odegaard, or is it? No, that's not Odegaard. That's Andreas. Who's been here's Oscar Bob with it.
Backside.
Oscar Bob inside. Ball across the goal. And Haaland was there at the back post. Couldn't get on the end of it. Brazil living dangerously. And still how this game is 0-0 is beyond me.
So this is Brennan on the left foot.
I noticed that with a lot of ballers, Junior.
Yeah, the outside left foot thing. Let's use the left foot.
Outside. Rather than develop a left foot, they might use the outside of the right foot.
Just take off Martinelli. We might put a fancy baller.
So Martinelli Day is done.
Ryan Day done.
Ryan Day. Yeah. So
fancy baller.
Okay, Neymar Jr. is on.
I told you that this is the game of World Cup and Neymar. I said it. Said it earlier. Referee said, come out for the field. Go on hydration break.
People, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Junior. The fancy baller is on, and immediately a hydration break. What the man am I try though? The fancy baller probably boss already.
One big run for the field and a big sweat.
Because every step I take.
No worry, you fancy ball. I know the feeling. Got some mistake too. Me can't walk on the field right now.
Carlos saying like, look, this might be the last game at this World Cup, so let me give you a run. Junior, do you think that's what Don Carlos is saying here?
No, I think it's a legitimate throw of the dice, and I'm legitimately going for the game. And you know, I don't know.
What for a third quarter assessment, family? As I get through them subs here.
Brazil show why they won't be able to win this World Cup. Norway is still just hanging around trying to be as um dangerous as they can be. I've look at Haaland's reaction to the Hendrick miss.
He's probably saying, why I can't get something like that?"
Exactly.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting assessment of. It's interesting to see how Hendrick goes about it, right? Young player miss a sit at the World Cup. What's his mental state? Does he go back and say, "Yo, let me go ahead and make up for this and do something for the team"?
Honestly, it is sometimes you need that miss. I don't know the makeup of the player. I don't know the mental makeup of the player. But sometimes you just need that early opportunity.
Yeah.
And hear me out.
Yeah.
Getting this one opportunity in this 55th minute and missing it, you can probably take a breath and just relax. Versus getting this one opportunity in the 89th minute and missing it, and it bring a world of pressure on you. So now that you miss it and get it over with, and you go back in the hydration break, a teammate, they might laugh with you, however they interact with you. I just say, yo, brother, it's just another game. Just go out and get the next chance. That could be one mental makeup, or you can go the Nicholas Jackson route and just
Well, let's hope it's not the Nicholas Jackson route.
but it's a legitimate
No,
thing, you know.
I agree. Yes, I definitely agree that it's a legitimate, but Lord of mercy, we can't have that today right now.
Yeah.
Big up Nicholas Jackson, wherever you're in the world, are going to enjoy yourself, yeah, brother.
Ah, Neymar. Lord of mercy. Neymar running like he might try to prove to himself so he can move. Like he's trying to convince himself that he's capable.
All right, so this is gonna be an interesting thing for me. Always, this was always the question that I have coming into this World Cup when Neymar was included in the squad. So I've watched Neymar play for Santos since he returned to Brazil, and I thought he played well within himself, and he helped the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And won and kept them up actually in the Brazilian league. No, but World Cup and Brazilian football are two different things, two different
Yep.
animals. You know, there's been a lot of fanfare around Neymar and a lot of discussions around him being in this group. And does that outside noise affect Neymar keeping it simple? This is something that I'm curious to see. If he's able to still stay within himself like what I thought Santos and just keep the ball moving. Or he thinks that we're up on the World Cup stage and now we can roll back the years and do whatever.
Neymar is old. Neymar is big enough. He's mature enough. I think who benefits the most from having him on the field is Vinny Jr. I think Vinny Jr. now it becomes a question. Well, and this I don't know the mental makeup of the player, but it becomes now, all right, the general is on. Let me know fit a role, or is it I have to prove that I am still the general?
Yeah.
And which one show up? Because what I'm seeing now, and what we've seen with Neymar at Real Madrid is if he's competing for the general or for being a general.
That Vinicius Jr. at Real Madrid, not Neymar.
Vinny Jr. at Real Madrid, him competing with Mbappe for being a general.
Yeah.
Will he do the same thing with Neymar on the field, or would he play with common sense?
Yeah.
And I think that will dictate what happened. Wait, Tobey Maguire that and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yo, give me a second, the family. Remember to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Need to step away for a quick second.
Yeah. As we enter the final 15 minutes, will this game go to overtime? I think this will be one of the most shocking games to go to overtime with the way the game has been played. But here's Norway in possession. Why Brazil gone to the dogs? Mm-mm-mm. Here's Neymar get the ball out to Vinny. Yo, this might be dangerous for Norway. This might be dangerous for Norway. Here's Norway into the box. Shot! And a save by Allison. Had to get down smartly to his right. Brazil was in all sorts of 6s and 7s.
Brazil don't score yet. What is this, man? Yo, Brazil don't score yet. As Junior, you can't hear me.
Norway in possession here. You know what? Ever since Brazil made the substitutions, Norway has been in the ascendancy. Prime Minister says now Neymar has it with the explosiveness of a 50-year-old. Yep. Yep. As I said, joke thing. Bring on Neymar for what? Better than bring on Thiago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. So the thing with, by the way, big up to those on the live, smash the like button, family. The thing with the Neymar situation, is like you lose something, at least some, yeah, defensively you take a huge step back now. Because it's almost like you're playing with two less defenders now. Because
Yeah.
Vinicius is not gonna defend. Or what he calls defending is not. And we don't know. Neymar don't have nothing in him near defending. So does so Neymar have met the sub worth it, right?
Yeah. As Carl already another sub.
Because somebody will have to do this heavy lifting. By the way, smash the like button, family. Subscribe to the channel. See a few people on the live. Somebody will have to do, other players will have to do the heavy lifting. And you have all Casemiro in the midfield. Lord of mercy.
But Casemiro has been somewhat of a non-factor either way. At attacking or defensively, he's just been steady.
Yeah.
And if Bruno Guimaraes is taking off instead of Casemiro.
So he's putting on
Edison.
Yeah, Bruno, definitely come off, I feel. I do nothing on the field today. Missed too many chances, including the penalty. Ederson Silva gets into the game. So now Rayan goes inside.
Yep. Told you. Told you. Told you. World class. Give him a chance, and he will punch the onion bag. The Viking has struck.
Haaland!
Weeping and mourning now. One Viking. One Viking.
Very good goal, Yacht. Can't bad mind a man who go out and scored, or anyone for that matter, and he went out and scored it. Simple like that.
One Viking one.
Oh, wrong thing. He's only got one chance, and that's it. He put it in the back of the net.
This is great. This is Gabriel a wall up on him knee.
Yeah, man. Good ball from Andres. And Erling Haaland didn't even wait for it. He went after it. Emphatically. That's how you score it. All right, Brazil. It was a good run. Time to pack up the bus and take over yourself. 81st minute of play.
Why I know them I kill muscle man.
Norway looking to see this one out to advance to the quarterfinals.
Boy, Gabriel wicked. Gabriel give Marquinhos Haaland for work for the
Marquinhos a captain.
I tell you earlier though. Stop try wrestle with Haaland. I try wrestle with the man. You can't do that.
Here's Vinicius with it. Escobar back there. Corner kick to Brazil. Coming up. Now all hands on deck defending for Norway. And Brazilian fans already.
Let's start the balling already, man. Can you see some people
balling, getting ready to forward.
How about I'm going to balling tonight, man.
Neymar getting ready to send the corner kick in. Yeah, Neymar, ball if you touch the line, brother. Here's the corner kick.
I don't get this though. I don't get this this fascination with trying to get the ball over the line. Just put the ball in a circle and kick it.
Yeah, I guess the question always been how much for me is how much do they really gain by that small movement. Neymar again with corner kick number 2, cleared out by Hegman. Brazil. Now Brazil looking to cross ball. They're not going ahead with Haaland now back in a defensive responsibility.
Exactly.
Brazil, you will not win those headers. Here is Neymar looking to get inside. Yo! Neymar, you cannot beat 3 people right as a Bridget.
What Vinny? Watch out. Watch out.
Oscar Bob. Them pretty much just thumb Vinicius in their mouth and take the ball. Here is Norway with it. Oscar Bob, find Martin Odegaard wide right, brother. Let's see if Norway manages the game.
Wait for Haaland one. Hi, Brazil lose to Norway to backside.
You have to score. Fundamental thing about football, no matter everything else, you have to score. It's a game that requires you to score. And if you cannot score, go on a yard. Go on a yard.
Yo, you do realize
yeah, no, I don't realize.
You better, if Mexico slip, trip, and fall and beat England, Norway can't do a semi-finals, you know.
They could. They could make that special run. Now, granted, if
Mexico not beating this team,
if
Mexico
Norway
can't beat Norway.
England, and that game will be played also in Mexico, it's hard for me to have Norway beating Mexico in Mexico. Even with the height advantage of Erling Haaland and the stellar play of this team. I really like Mexico in Mexico, especially
it up.
Oh, good save, goalie.
Yeah, Brazil did. I've seen enough.
Then Norway goes him a work.
Yeah, man, I don't know what kind of white witch thing them depending on, but
BM did say 2-1 Norway. BM is the only one that we know picked Norway to win this game. I don't know if you did, Junior. All right, fast, score the goal. Watch how we across the ball so hard for. What are you doing, Casemiro? Why are you kicking the ball so hard across the goal?
If I forget it past the keeper though.
So no man have Messi type of touch. And Messi alone have them touch, for chip the ball over to the back post for Neymar.
Yo, what a ratted save.
Yeah. And he almost crashed his head into the
Well, my World Cup done.
throwing coming in for Norway. 87th minute of play. Yo, muscle man, come on for the field. Come spread out like a big girl. Good. Look at Haaland with the link-up play, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
The Brazil man them up, run for the field and jog for the field like is a whole half leave to play.
No sort of serious pressure on the ball. Oscar Bob. Martin Odegaard. And
keep the ball. It's like how them that keep it from earlier. They must need to keep the ball and then win the game nowadays. If them not scoring at all.
yeah, man, Brazil gone, man. This is it. I think I've seen enough. A man just text me, say Brazil deserves to go home. Time for the Brazil funeral.
People are beer balling now, you know.
Yeah, man. And I mean, you can't score if you're not taking your chances. I mean, we said this. We said this when you miss the chances. At the end of the day, football is unforgiving. It's about who score their chances. I mean, there'll be a lot of in-depth analysis later on, and experts, pundits, and breaking this then and down. You have to score your chances. Simple. And they did show you a clip of Erling Haaland. They did show us a clip of Erling Haaland when Hendrick missed that goal. It's almost like Erling Haaland was like, yo.
That's what we wanted. That's what me
wanted one of those.
Yep.
England versus Mexico later on.
Watch Vinny. Like, what you expect to get with that move? What you expect to get with that move?
You can't build your house upon weak fence. The foundation very much weak in this Brazilian team. Can't build your house depending on Vinicius Jr. It's not good enough.
One bomb at Haaland. One Haaland.
You cannot
One Haaland.
You cannot build your house on a weak fence.
One Haaland. One Viking.
That's how you score goals, people. That is how you score goals.
Yo. Best in the world, brother.
Take all the dancing they do. Fire everyone.
Aiden is saying to fire everyone at Brazil.
Get rid of the whole team.
We get about nostalgia and all these things I want, but this team, like you said, Junior, is not ready, and they haven't been ready. This was inevitable. The better team scoring goals, winning this football game. I just saw you go. BM says 2-1. Brazil should. I don't think Brazil gonna score that one. BM.
No, Brazil last score one.
To get your prediction. Yeah, man, Brazil, go on home. Home. Bye.
Yo. What is even? You remember me said earlier?
Yeah.
The audacity to be the world's best striker. Look at the aura what the man have. You just run home football royalty. Single-handedly run home football royalty. And you put the ball between, arguably, we talk about centre-back pairing and goalkeeper pairing. The best centre-back goalkeeper pairing in the world. And look how the man react. The man just go out and say, yo, brother, I do this all day. All day.
Yeah, 7 minutes of added time. I think I said earlier, boy, the man just decided to put on Neymar. So Dan Carter put on Neymar just so he can get a run, because we know so they might get eliminated this game.
And people, but I changed my mind today. I'm a Brazilian fan 100%, but I'm not delusional. You're not going to hear me sit down and say, boy, the man them shoulda, and them shoulda, and them shoulda. There's nobody can put on Brazil with this Brazil team to make them better. The man never can make them better, retired long time. But them not good. On any side. You know what? I'm not about to pile on pan Vinny. But we see what a world class baller do. I know Haaland might score a hat-trick. It is not outside the realm of possibility for Haaland to score a hat-trick.
Yo, the brother here a while ago. Martin the guy now try salad a man a while ago.
And a salad chop a man.
Eh?
Chop a man and left him on the ground.
Even the style coming. No, it wasn't Odegaard. Who was that? Number 6. Berg. Third minute of added time. 7 minutes added on. Yo, them crossing that ear thing you're not gonna work, brother. You're not gonna win these headers.
You have nobody that can win the header.
You're not gonna win these headers against the Giants of Norway. It's like them wanting to watch football.
I know what. It's like them man and them not see them opponent.
Well, New
Mm-mm.
Jersey Stadium in Brazil section empty out fast, see? Right
Yo.
across the from us.
Yes, in Brazil, them devoid of ideas.
Side to side football.
They don't have a clue. How if you what you I just be a bug the other side, brother.
Yeah, that shot between the and I threw the buggy of Danilo. What a placement. Good goal, youth. Look at Casimir in our background. As Erling Haaland look around with his smirk at observing. Time for Brazil go my yard. Time for go home. Not worthy. Name pan
What?
shirt and name not really win trophy. You have to go out and win it.
But the problem is
Or
the
win football
name
games, period, point blank.
the name in the back not even worth it. There's not a name on the back of a jersey in Brazil that is even worth a hype. You
Ostigard
say
is on for Algier.
say it
And
long time.
the Norwegian coach said it best. He, in his locker room, he said, "Bring on Brazil."
Yep.
And
And people talk about, oh,
he proclaimed it, and then they went out and do it. Bring them
yeah.
on.
I remember me saying that them have a philosophy, the burning of the ship. And they play to that. What? Neymar get a yellow card? A lie.
Neymar trying to tackle somebody until box cover. What the foolishness. Big up Ledge. Let's say go home. Let's get through that comment. He said go home paying for the crimes against Joao Pedro. Choose two strikers ahead of him that weren't good enough.
No.
Prime
No,
Minister
BM.
said the sad thing is Norway side didn't have to play brilliantly. They themselves
True.
have been poor outside of the
True.
two goals. That's yeah. Go ahead, Junior. Sorry.
No, that's true. No, I'm agree. I'm agree with what you said. What Prime Minister said. That's true.
Were you gonna address the Joao Pedro statement from Ledge?
Oh, the Joao Pedro that will make a difference. This side is not good. Simple. Point back.
Of course, Brazil did miss a penalty, and now we're not shoving much.
So Vinny one point in the referee face.
Yeah.
Get it, ref.
Losing hurt, you know.
No, man, give him a red card. I'll suspend him for the next World Cup.
Yo, Oscar, Thiago, Isador, get a red card. Bug, come off I feel.
So Neymar to get yellow card already. That should be him second.
Is that no, or is that the same yellow card?
No, that
So there's another
the
yellow
tussle is
card.
after. So yeah, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, because red card don't really count in a World Cup anymore anyway.
Well, Brazil World Cup done, Bridge. So,
Yeah, bro.
I remember when I told you to screenshot my comment about Norway and Colombia being dark horses.
Yeah.
BM, there's nothing dark about Norway, Bridge.
Beating Brazil. Nothing dark about beating Brazil right here.
Well, so referee a point at what? Penalty? So the BM, no, what's that? Inside the box?
It's inside the box, but we don't know what the ref call.
What's the referee call here? Because BM prediction would have a potential fee.
That's a penalty, you know.
He says,
That's That's a penalty. The man elbow Casemiro there about.
Yeah. The man them all score goal and a elbow you, Virgin. When the next thing you know, what am I do? And what the referee Ismail so Nyland is holding. So Brazil is getting another penalty.
Yeah. Should be.
So BM, you call the predictions exactly, providing
exactly
the
right.
score.
That Neymar now miss. Now who should take the penalty?
Man, Neymar take it. Box cover.
I make muscle man take it. Think
That's the man can go fall up on him bed, brother.
Think about the future.
And what future? The future is now. Reggie, you already miss a sitter. Go on your bed. Go on your bed, must let Neymar take it. What's a Neymar is drawing with Nyland? And what language am I drawing? What is this drawing between Neymar and the goalkeeper? What is this? Yo, what language am I speak, Junior?
I expect a Neymar miss.
Here is Neymar. He's stepping up to take on Nyland after a lot of trash talking. Penalty, second penalty for Brazil. Neymar is up. Stutter step and calmly slap the ball past the goalkeeper and smile at him. And then goes up to the goalkeeper and point at his shirt and tell him, don't disrespect me. Does Neymar recognize that Brazil is losing the game? Should he not get the ball and try to restart? But he decided to go up to the goalkeeper and tell him about how the box cover. Yo, the man, go on in the yard, brother. Go on. Our 2-1 BM, your prediction exactly. Big up to BM. Exact, correct prediction. So, what's going on here, Junior? The ref calling both captains together?
I'm giving Brazil time.
He's having a meeting. The man are telling us to kick the ball and the man up on the other side, I feel. In fact, that ball kick off and the Norwegian player did not Brazil half said we. And the referee. So, what is going on in this game? Alright, blow it off, ref. Still no whistle.
Yo. And this idiot here.
Still no whistle. We're at 12 minutes of 7. Of course, just remind listeners, 7 is the minimum the referee can add.
President Trump make a call one.
Yo! All over. Congrats, Norway. Job done. Big up on yourself.
Congrats, Norway. Well deserved.
Congrats,
well
Norway.
deserved.
Job done. Well done, yo. Big up. BM, big up BM. You call the score exactly.
Yep.
As 2-1. BM says 2-1 Norway. I had 2-1 Brazil, but exactly. Vinicius. Yo, Dan Carlin, take up Vinicius half time. Yeah, brethren. Come off I feel with the praying, brother. Come off I feel. Losers don't pray upon the field. Go on a corner. Santos deep in prayer. I mean, I don't know if I pray to God if he reverse the score. I don't know.
But in my prayer, same can't find him home when he reach home.
Well done. Congrats to coach Stoles Standback. And now we're Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard, Antonio Nusa, and the entire Norwegian Viking football team. Big up himself. They've done
He ball in the start, you know.
Yeah, they've done a great job. Junior, your thoughts?
Eh, like I said earlier, it would have all come crashing down. And I never expected it to be Norway, to be honest with you, but uh,
Ledge said them could have Viagra up, look more. 2 England I get later.
Game done.
Ledge, go easy. Cause you know what? You know what? My World Cup done, Me just going to enjoy the rest of the World Cup. But I don't know me have a soft spot for England and Portugal. But my World Cup done. Just going to enjoy the rest of the World
It's
Cup.
about time. It's about time. Hopefully you can enjoy the games now in peace.
No, we can't watch. Me have to, I have to carry her aside. So, but we know, yeah.
The wickedest thing me ever see. So the 2-man them jump free-handed, right? And jump free-handed in the air for the ball. Meaning that the natural movement. Casemiro end up under the man, If you look, there was no movement at the man, the arm, for elbow him, intentional, So he jump under the man. And guess what, go on? I win a penalty part 7 minutes or 7.5 minutes, and the match extra time was 7 minutes. Yo, this VAR thing, they need to stop it. Big man thing. This fourth official, and this is what we are talking about. We talk about corruption, right? Football is supposed to be a socialist tool. You see what I say? Mean that you bring societies and countries together in fair competition. And that was not fair. It wasn't at all. I will see these kind of decisions happening over and over again. I'm going to ask Stephen this. Narrative, you think this could have happened in a communist country? That call would have been made? Against a communist country or for a communist.
Send on your voice note to Junior. The Junior, drop your number so people can send you a voice note and you play them on ear because Junior is dropping voice notes after voice notes.
I go out fake crying. Brother, and you disappointed I keep on chest and I talk about you are you. Come on for the field, man.
But if crying makes you feel better, Neymar, go ahead and cry. Go ahead and cry. If crying makes you feel better, real. Go ahead and cry.
Oh, I eat some food here, man, and get ready. Get ready for England, cause England, nobody rips up my thing later,
Yeah, football family 2-1 Norway over Brazil, and at the end of the day, again we can emphasize this. Want to emphasize. We run through the last comments here in a minute, in a few seconds, but at the end of the day, football X's and O's and all this blackboard foolishness, it simply comes down to you need to score, and Norway has the best scorer in all of football, and Brazil cannot score to save them life. Simple. That's it. I'm running through the comments. BM says, Balchas, let's have a discussion. Since 2006, when Brazil plays against a European team in the knockout round of the World Cup, they lose. That European team usually makes it at least the semifinals. So with that assessment, BM is saying that the European team that beats Brazil since 2006 have made it to at least the semifinals. Junior, you already kind of forecast that they could be on their way to the semifinals.
Yep.
As in the Norway team. Providing it's Mexico them play. But if it's England, you said no.
Yeah, no.
BM says Neymar Figue, he should have never have been selected. Yeah, this is it, Brazilian fans. I just say go. Time for me go on the yard. Time for go my way.
It was like whatever. Is the World Cup done?
I mean, you hope, but it was expected.
There was no sensible prediction out there that say had Brazil going to the semifinals. None. So, I just say go.
Yeah.
Go on your yard. And leave World Cup to the big side then. You're not a big side.
Leave it to those who's doing the business. Yeah, right, that's enough time for we take ourselves. Again, 7:45, England versus the last real hope of CONCACAF. Wait, you know what? Well, CONCACAF already have, what, let me not say that. I'm gonna leave that. England versus Mexico at 7:45 kickoff our watch along family. Connect with us on Instagram and all social media platform except X. We know that on X. Everywhere else we are BCN Sports or Ball Chat Sports. That's where we are. Brazil, go on in the yard. Congrats to
You see what
Norway.
that post? You see what
Junior.
that post? You see what that post?
No, what did Donald said? As an Argentinian fan, I figured Donald. Oh, the goal scorer. Wait, so when put Ronaldo in this for?
The man, I think he's a Ronaldo fan,
How Ronaldo reaching? Donald posted Mbappe 7, Messi 7, Haaland 7, and Ronaldo 7 as in World Cup goals. You know what, okay? Go on our yard. Hey, y'all people. 1 hour and 33 minutes or so from now. The next game, we'll kick off our watch along. Mexico versus England. Look at you that side. Yo!
Yep.
Gone.